Let's go straight to table tennis, where we have Aruna, African #1 table tennis player, has spoken to the rest of the world through his Instagram handle, telling us that he will not be part of the World Table Tennis Contender. This is the first time World Table Tennis Contender is coming to Africa. Aruna has been doing so well. He's one of the best table tennis players across back. I'll be asking you, Jide, after this track with Aruna about your opinion on some table tennis issue. But right now, we know that the WTT Contender, that's the World Table Tennis Contender in 2023, is going to start on Monday, where we have 25 players who will be representing Nigeria, and other continents will be part. And where would that be? That venue is the Balogun Stadium, where it has always been the center of table tennis events in Nigeria. So, but something, should I say a good one or a bad one? African #1 table tennis player, Aruna, will not be part of that tournament. So that's why we say our star boy, so to say, that Aruna has said that he will not, because of his club engagement with his club in Russia. So, but he said this via his Instagram page, and listen to what Aruna has to say. That when we come back, we ask Jide Alaka about his opinion. Africa's #1 table tennis player, and luckily for us, is a Nigerian. And Jide Alaka, you also know you have publications on table tennis, and the indoor sport hall of the Balogun Stadium will be the venue. Aruna said he's not going to be part of it, and that really shows that the best of African table tennis. How hopeful do you think an African team? Okay, we also have Amar Sarr there that will probably be there, but how don't you think this is taking away the shine of the fact that Nigeria will win anything, since Aruna is not there?
Yeah, let me start from the end where you ended.
Okay.
It's a bad thing because our best is not around, but it's also a good thing because it gives the others, Omotayos, what's the other guy's young guy's name?
Taiwo
Mati, the chance to carry the flag. For me. Yes, it is not time for Quadri to say bye to the scene. He's still going very strong, but there's going to be a time when he has to say goodbye. So for me, there's no time like now for the others that are coming behind him to prepare to carry the mantle. So yes, it's a bad thing that I would have loved to see Aruna in Lagos, because by God's grace, I would be at the tournament. I would see some of the best tennis, table tennis that is being played in Nigeria. But also it's a good thing because we can see those that are coming behind him and actually assess whether they have the, let's say, the temperament to carry the crown when the king finally says goodbye.
Now, still on this table tennis is the fact that we have 25 contingents. So Nigerian best 25 players will be at this tournament. And, you know, this is not a tournament in Africa. If it's Africa, there won't be so... If it's just for African players, there won't be so any need to worry. Because, you know, when it comes to Africa, there are two teams, Nigeria and Egypt. And now that it's not about an African, it's about the world. And they're coming to Lagos, Balogun Stadium. Mati Taiwo, Olajide, and we also have Bode Abiodun. Not forgetting that there are also young Kazim Makonjola. We also, but do you think what best with your past experience in what we've been doing over? Can we get out of the group stage?
That's a hard question, Shitu. Very hard.
If you're going to use the past, based your experience from the past, group stage, what do you say with the absence of Aruna? How much do you expect from us?
Let's look a bit backwards and look at what happened in South Africa.
Okay.
We had some successes. So let me say it like this. I'm not predicting anything. Let's hope that the home crowd, and let's hope that there's a crowd, Shitu, at that stadium. let's believe that the home crowd will give an extra 20% to the Nigerian players in action. And with that, I would say that, yes, we might get out of the group stage.
We might get out of the group stage, but let's also don't... How about the female? Because most times, what we saw in South Africa, we realized that nothing really so much happened from the female. And this also comes to the question, why is there so much difference in our female table tennis and our male table tennis? When we talk about Nigeria being one of the best in Africa, it's only for the male. I have to let you know that the female, the Egyptian female in table tennis has conquered female table tennis in Africa. And there's nothing to write home about when it comes to female. What do you think are the reasons why it's always like this? No Funke Oshinake, no Bose Kafo, none of the rest, and it's Egyptians, Egyptians, Dina Meshraf and Anna Koda, taking over the affairs of table tennis in female category. What do you think should be done? I think this called for a lot of worry.
Okay, Shitu, you need to also realize that all these things are cyclical. Let's make an example of athletics. There was a point in time that the male were the ones that were dominating the sprints, and every other part of it. Yes, the ladies were coming behind. But right now, you can't even mention a male athlete that is successful
in athletics.
But you can mention a female athletes that are successful. So for me, I think it's just a cyclical thing. Yes, like there are things to do. It's a thing of worry that we cannot match Egypt in Africa. So we need to do some.
I think that's adding up some things to do. Like you said, Jide Alaka, when you look at athletics right now, they are just female, Nigerian female, Toby, Amusan, Izebume, and the rest of them doing so well. We also have Rosemary Chukuma and the rest. Jide, I think, I guess we still have Jide still going to analyze more on that. Okay, Jide, so you think that's what is happening to table tennis in Nigeria? The very fact that...
like I said...
Okay.
Please continue.
Yeah, you made me analyze that it's a fact that when we look at athletics in Nigeria right now, it's only the female that is just everywhere. It's hardly, you have to even look back and start measuring few of them that I can't really remember name right now to speak, doing so well about the male, but it's the female. And I'm saying, is that the same thing that is happening? And you're about telling us what should be done.
Okay, like I was saying that when you are an expert in table tennis, look at the male teams, male players that you say that are excelling. Most of them are playing abroad. Most of them are playing abroad. We were just talking about Aruna withdrawing from the WTT because of club engagements in Russia. So if you look at the female side, is that what is happening also? Are we exporting these female players abroad?
No.
If we are not, that means there's something wrong. We need to export them for them to be able to get to the level where the males are dominating.